This week in second grade math, we are continuing with the theme of presents and parcels. This time, the picture looks a little bit different. Instead of all of the gifts being in the closet, some are in the closet and some are out of the closet. And in this case, that makes a difference because it's essentially trying to portray a story problem. With this picture in front of us, you see that there's 10, 20, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there are 27 in all on this side. Those are out of the closet. And over here, there's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. As you're looking at it then, you start to recognize that it is 27 and 14. You can create an equation to figure out the sum of all of them by saying 27 plus 14. So if we wanted to know how many there were total, it would be 27 plus 14. And we can then find out how that equates by looking at a number line. I have broken down the number 14 into 10 and 4. We call that decomposing a number. So I've decomposed it into a 10 and 4 ones. And then I've taken it a step further and decomposed that 4 into a 3 and a 1. And you'll see why right here. So I started with 27, the bigger number. I did a 10 jump. So 27 plus 10 is 37. And then here, instead of doing a 4 jump, it was much easier to do a 3 jump because I know that 37 plus 3 is 40, and then 40 plus 1 made it 41. So we end with 41 if we are finding the sum and adding the gifts all together. However, an alternative way to look at this story problem, and a way that the students will hear it in class sometimes, is how many more gifts are there here than there are here. So how many more are there at the table than there are in the closet? So in this case of finding the difference from 14 to 27, we're going to start and say, gee, can I do a 10 jump? If so, I can say, all right, 14 plus 10 is 24. And these should be easy numbers that the students are starting to identify because we practice counting on by tens from different places. And so then from there, if I say 10 and I end up at 24, then I'm going to do a 1 jump, and that's going to get me at 25. And then I'll do another 1 jump, and I'll get to 26. And then I'll do another 1 jump, and I'll get to 27. So when I'm focused on finding the difference, if I said, how many more is 27 than 14? It's 10, 11, 12, 14 plus 13 equals 27. And when we apply that, equals 27. And when we apply that back over here, we can say that we know that there are 13 more gifts on the table than there are in the closet.